shower, so I'm all greasy.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Slingin Books, Talkin Shop with Matt and Josh from Yousellcomics. Yousellcomics is your new multi-vendor marketplace selling comics, labs, omnis, trades, and more. Yousellcomics never charges commission on any sale. Sell for as low as $5.99 a month or run your own auctions for $15.99 a month. Sign up now for a 3-month free trial at Yousellcomics.com. Yeah,
that was a good intro.
We're 2 weeks, well, a week and a half away from Forest City Comic Con, which we'll be at giving away Department of Truth #1. Some bookmarks. We'll be there to talk to people. We'll also have some stuff for sale. Not bringing a ton of stuff, but maybe 2 or 3 long boxes of variously priced things. We'll bring a box of trades too, because trades seem to be
indeed
okay to carry around for $5 a trade. We're also close to launching a new feature. Override shipping is in testing this week. I'll be testing it today and tomorrow. So the site has a global shipping setting that people can set up for their store. So 1 to 8 books is this much flat rate, whatever 9 to is this much, slab is this much to send. But sometimes if you want to put up an omnibus and you don't really have a shipping rate for that, you can now just put in a specialty shipping rate for just that item when you list it. Okay. So if it's $30 to ship an omnibus to Canada, which it usually is, you can, but you don't list a lot of omnibuses and you don't really want to put in set up your own global shipping setting for just 1 or 2 items you list, then you can do it that way.
Yes.
It also works that if you don't set up any shipping for your store at all, you can just list it in the item individually for every item. Kind of like eBay. eBay lets you do every item list. You pick how much it costs to send to Canada and US. If you're not using their Shippo plugin or whatever that charges
Shippo. Okay.
Yeah, so that'll be testing this week, and then next is we're changing a little bit how the memberships work in the back end, so we can do an affiliate program.
Yes,
and then after that is we're going to add escrow. I think we're adding VesiCash escrow as an option for checkout.
Oh wow!
So if you want to buy a high-priced item, and the vendor offers that, that purchase will sit in escrow till both parties are happy with the purchase.
Yes. So if your money is offshore in your drug account,
offshore, it's not going offshore,
and you need to transfer your deep comic book money offshore back into real life, you can use that.
It actually uses the Stellar network.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that is actually kind of cool. Yeah,
it uses Stellar network to.
I should buy more Stellar.
We should all buy more crypto right now as the crypto apocalypse 3.0 happens.
Yeah, big time. Just keeps getting lower and lower, and I just keep getting sadder and sadder.
20, I think. 30,000 Canadian.
I bought Bitcoin. The last time I bought it was almost at the height of where it was at, because I was like, oh god,
80. It was almost at 80K.
No, so it was 72 Canadian, 72K Canadian. I bought it at, and I'm losing.
Yeah, well, it'll come back.
Yeah, it'll come back.
We all hope.
Oh god, I hope so.
Our mortgages are in that. No, I don't know. Last time it happened with the craze, people were getting second mortgages to dump all their money into it and stuff. It just, I don't know. You gotta. It's like all investing. Only put in what you're able to lose.
Exactly.
And if it doesn't work, be prepared to have to work. I don't know, a year longer or something. I don't know. Anyways, don't go into more debt to invest, I guess.
Right.
Unless you're a billionaire, and then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, so lots of news this week.
Lots going on.
Getting closer to Thor Love and Thunder coming out. Miss Marvel debuted last week. We're almost in the end of Obi-Wan. It's also Pride Month here in North America. It's North American, right? It's not just...
I think so.
When's the Pride Parade in Toronto? Has that already happened?
I don't think so.
Or is that in July?
No, I think it's either in July or August.
Oh. Caravana is in August, though, isn't it?
Oh, gosh, I always forget. It's... United States is June.
When's ours?
Ours is also June.
Yeah. Okay, anyways. So sorry. Batman voice actor Kevin Conroy thanks fans for response to DC Pride stories. So they had a comic come out this month with called DC Pride number 1, I think is issue 1. Mm-hmm. Stories of LGBTQ creators. The legendary voice actor is well known to fans as Batman, as the voice of Batman in Batman the Animated Series. Also, the Arkham games for the most part. Asylum and Arkham City, was he not the voice? And then I think it switched after that.
That sounds about right.
While portraying he was also in Arrow versus Bruce Wayne in Crisis on Infinite Earth. In Conroy's own story about how finding his voice as Batman helped him find his own as an out gay man after facing discrimination that moved fans this week, thanks to a story in DC Pride 2022, and now Conroy is thanking fans for their response. I had no idea. Like, I guess I don't keep up with this stuff of who's gay and who's not, but I had no idea.
Oh, you don't get the newsletter?
No, I'm not on the newsletter.
Yeah, I had absolutely no idea. And wow, the universe still continues.
Yeah, I know.
Wow.
Also, Rebel Wilson.
Yeah, she just got married to her girlfriend.
Well, the story I read of that is an Australian paper gave her 2 days before they outed her.
Wow.
So she had to come out.
That's unreal.
It's ridiculous. Who cares? So Kevin said, "Hi, this is Kevin Conroy. I just want to take a second to thank all of you for the reactions that I've been getting to the story I wrote for DC Pride. It's been overwhelming, and it is so appreciated. You know, whenever you share something that personal you risk and you all made that risk so worthwhile because the support and appreciation has been extraordinary. I just want to make sure that you knew that. I also wanted to take a second to thank the people at DC who worked with me on this. I have it in my hold box. I haven't received it yet, so I'll have to read that story. Interested. Okay. Star Wars, more speculation begins. So Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic characters rumored to appear in a new Disney Plus series. The Acolyte, which we still don't know, I guess we do now, of what time period it is. A new report making the rounds online suggests that many favorites from the fabled Knights of the Old Republic video game series will be making their live action debut, including Darth Revan, Darth Bane, Darth Nihilus, and Darth Malik.
Fuck me.
That's a lot of Darths. The report
I need all of them.
Episode, the This Insider show where the host claims, I hear they're going to bring in a lot of these legends, all in Star Wars Acolyte. So,
oh my god,
I'm sure those characters have been in comics, but I'm at some point. I know there's a Star Wars. What's the name of that Dark Horse series that has like a ton of Darths. And... Hold
on.
It's not Legends. Is it Legends? I forget. I'll look that up.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm trying to find it right now.
So I think Acolyte is set roughly 300 years prior to the Battle of Yavin. So I guess this is weird because, well, I think it's weird. If I have this right, the Knights of the Old Republic are set like 1,500 years before.
I thought it was 3,000
or something like that.
So there you go.
Like
I thought it was like it was like a long time.
Yeah.
Like super long.
But I guess when you pick and choose what canon you want to take from the expanded universe that they kind of ignore, you can set it wherever and then just shoehorn it in. I know Darth Revan and Darth Malus are Darth Malak. Well, I guess all the Darths are particularly loved. I started playing
Revan for sure, right?
Knights of the Old Republic 1 on Switch because it came out on Switch.
Oh my god.
It's still it still looks terrible, but and so Knights of the Old Republic 2 I think it just got a remaster that came out on Switch as well.
Right.
But I played 2 when I was a kid on PC.
Oh god, I played so much.
I think didn't they announce Knights of the Old Republic 3 is coming from someone? It's not BioWare, but it's someone else, I think, after.
I can't remember, but I thought it was a remake.
I think KOTOR.
I love when we have to do research on the air.
Oh, it's a canceled video game, and then it's a.
No, they canceled it.
Well, that says Xbox 360 and PC. Oh, maybe it was canceled. It wasn't canceled. I swear they announced that. Oh, a third game more likely than ever. Okay, so it's pure speculation at this point. Okay,
pure spec.
Pure spec, just like you should be on the Acolyte. Perfect. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So DC news. There's a lot. Good, good and real bad. Ezra Miller has now been accused of supplying a minor with drugs and alcohol, and grooming that teenager. A recent report indicated that The Flash had been extraordinarily well received, sure, but all the positive feedback in the world won't matter if Warner Brothers refused to officially address the increasingly disturbing behavior of the movie star. They haven't even released a PR statement about him yet.
Yeah,
That's
zero.
crazy. After being arrested twice in Hawaii for a variety of scummy incidents including verbal and physical assault and theft, Ezra Miller has now been accused of supplying a minor with drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
Okay. The underage girl. Oh, sorry. According to a report at TMZ, the parents of Tokata Iron Eyes alleged that a 23-year-old Miller met their daughter back in 2016. So she's 23.
Yeah, it's not good. It's very bad. So I guess if I think he would have been 23 where she was 12. Yeah. Jesus. And that's when they met, apparently.
When they were visiting the Standing Rock Reservation in North Dakota, from there her parents maintained they developed a friendship that put Dakota at risk. The underage girl reportedly visited Miller on the set of the Fantastic Beasts movie in 2017 as her friendship developed. The actor said to have supplied her with alcohol, marijuana, LSD. Her parents also claimed to have flown out to Miller's Vermont home in January to pick up their daughter, only discovered that she didn't have her driver's license, car keys, bank card, and other items needed to navigate independently. Bruises were also found on her body, which they allege Ezra caused. TMZ reached out to Miller's team, but I've yet to hear back. So even his personal PR is silent on this accusation.
They don't know what to do.
No, oh well, we all know
for sure.
What to do.
Well, yeah, it's over. I don't know. How do you bounce back from that? It's you literally snowballed and we're literally on the edge, and now you've coerced a minor over the course of 8 years.
It's not this isn't the first public incident of him having
not even close. Yeah, not even close. So it's are we done now? I'm good. I'm good. He put him on an island with the rest of them. Bye bye.
Yeah, I don't know. It's strange that Warner Brothers was so quick to get rid of Depp for even the op-ed, but then this has been going on for almost a year. 6 months of news reports of him. He got arrested 4 months ago?
Yeah, no, there was definitely It was like,
and then the thing in
I felt like it was
where he choked that girl, and
yeah,
which was like a joke or not a joke, and then that disturbing like
it was. That didn't look like a joke, dude. That looked like rage. That was crazy.
Yeah,
that video was really fucked up,
and especially with a new president who has really no attachment, it seems, to the current DCEU because he's getting rid of projects and bringing in Todd Phillips to take over. Like, you think he just like, okay, so the movie's coming out. We know this terrible actor is in it. Our bad. He won't be in anything else. But we need to try to recoup losses. And we also brought in Michael Keaton. Sorry, Michael. We put you in this movie in this position.
I wonder if they have him involved in other stuff.
They do. He's in Batgirl.
Like, right. That he's like, well, that and like maybe anything else that he's maybe shot or whatever that they really wanted to use or something. Like, I don't know. Because it seems so silly.
You mean Flash? Oh, I thought you meant Michael Keaton.
No, sorry. No. Ezra. I feel like maybe there's something that's like maybe unannounced or something that like he shot or did for WB. You know what I mean? That like they're trying to like, oh, if this just blows over, then we can use this, or we can do this, or we can go this route.
Yeah, well, I assume there's probably there might be some like added like end of credit scenes for Black Adam or something like to lead it. Sometimes they've been doing that, sometimes they don't. To lead into the next movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. They have to do something. Another star who's going to be kicked out of the DC. Henry Cavill is said to be aging out of Superman role. The new president, David Zaslav, frustrated with DC Films' output. Apparently, the CEO is frustrated that DC's cinematic output has been inconsistent. That's an understatement. There hasn't been sufficient. There hasn't been sufficient long-term planning in terms of rolling out sequels and follow-ups to popular movies. Yeah, we've all been complaining about that for years, dude. Yeah, welcome to the party. Zaslav is still said to be looking for a Kevin Feige type figure to take charge of the DCEU and reportedly approached veteran Fox and Paramount executive Emma Watts. The girl from Harry Potter. Oh, that's Emma Watson. Wait, is that Emma Watson from Harry Potter?
Yeah.
Or is this, okay. It's not.
No, sorry. I'm so sorry. No, it is not.
About taking the job before talks fell apart. He also spoke to Disney film chief and Warner Brothers leader Alan Horn about becoming a consultant, but we're not sure if anything came of it.
Ugh.
You'd think he'd want to. I mean, I'm not saying, I don't know, Jim Lee, the head of DC, but like, you think you'd want to pick someone who is kind of in both worlds already like, Kevin Feige doesn't have an assistant producer that has been, beside him the whole time helping that they could pluck.
Right. Come on.
No.
But what? I feel like they're too like worked up on keeping two ideas that they're trying to go forward with, which is one, something brand new and exciting.
Yeah.
And B, keeping whatever they can from the Snyderverse because they keep thinking that everybody like wants it forever. And while that may be true, there's a lot of fans that do want that, which I mean the 4-hour cut was amazing. It was really good. I enjoyed it a lot. It gave Cyborg so much more, which he deserved. Josh Whedon's cut was awful. It was garbage. Yeah, I think they were too worried on doing too many things. So,
well, they're kind of stuck now because they have
big time stuck.
3 more movies to come out that are in the so-called Snyderverse. Not that they're acknowledging it, but this is like, part of it. And then, and that won't be done till next summer.
Yeah.
So then you have to come up with a plan. So if you want to fix this, you already need someone coming up with a new phase, taking parts like Dwayne Johnson will work as Black Adam. That. There's no doubt about that. Henry Cavill should be Superman, or Michael B. Jordan, depending. Like now it's in limbo. Like I'd be fine with Michael B. Jordan playing Superman, but is that going to happen now? And then if it does, like, so who? So you pick which Superman you want, and then you take Wonder Woman, you recast Flash, you then have to decide on a Batman. Like, are you gonna see if Michael Keaton wants, like, do you shoehorn Michael Keaton's Batman into that, and then now he's part of it? I guess we'll see what happens in the Flash.
Yeah, that's
although he's
pretty
in
much
Batgirl. So how does Batgirl fit into?
Batgirl's after, right? She's after. Okay, so it's obviously Flash is gonna set that up. They put Batgirl in Flash, right? That's what they did. They did the switcheroo or something.
Switcheroo.
Well, wasn't it originally she wasn't supposed to be in, and then they put her in or something?
Oh, maybe. I don't know about that. So,
by the way, Man of Steel came out in 2013. So
yeah, it was like I've
almost 10 years.
I watched it twice. Oh, I went back and watched Aquaman, by the way.
Okay, and
she said it was good. The effects are really good.
Yeah, they are good.
I was impressed about how good the water effects were.
Yeah.
God, Amber Heard's so fucking terrible in that movie.
Awful. Awful.
It's too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so they're gonna have to figure out like a cutoff. Like this, like, even if they do, like, I don't know, 2 different worlds like they were talking about before, like Elseworld movies, and then
just do it.
Like, I don't know, they're gonna,
you know what I mean? Just do it.
They have a hard choice to make of, like, do we cut it off or do we kind of piece it together to something new? Gal Gadot should stay as Wonder Woman, despite my reservations at the beginning that she wasn't, you know, the right fit for it. Although I still feel Wonder Woman 2 wasn't very good. Wonder Woman 1 was fine until the last 20 minutes.
That last fight was kind of cool.
The in Wonder Woman 1?
Yeah, Wonder Woman 1, yeah.
That the last 20 minutes, I don't know, that CGI was terrible with Ares.
Agreed. Yeah, that is true, actually. Fuck, you're right. I forgot about that.
Okay, so what looks like it will work after this trailer, Black Adam, the trailer was pretty great, I think.
I don't know if I watched the trailer. I think I only watched the teaser.
Oh my goodness.
Wait a minute. No, I did. Sorry.
Yeah. So he's pretty great as Black Adam already.
Yes.
I like the kind of story they're going with. Anti-hero. Looks like he kills people.
Well, he said it in the trailer.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I did watch it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. Dr. Fate. Is being played by Chris Brosnan.
I like this. I like this. The whole thing. From the trailers and the teaser, he looks pretty good as Dr. Fate. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I can get down. I'll get down. That shot of Hawkman was dope.
Yeah. So it looks like this should be good. Comes out October, right? October 21st. Yeah, so there is some hope. Now for some not hope.
Oh no.
This is weird. So I don't mind Lady Gaga as an actress. We just watched Husband.
Yeah.
She was fine in it. And A Star Is Born, she was good in that too.
I didn't even watch it.
A Star Is Born?
Yeah.
So it looks like they want her to play Harley Quinn in this Joker universe, which is separate from the others.
Yes.
But it looks like they're also making Joker to a musical, which is weird.
They could just be saying that to throw everybody off, but I don't think so. I think they're just gonna go absolutely off the deep end.
So Phil has been co-writing the script with Joker co-writer Scott Silver for some time and has finally shown it to the studio. Last week, Phillips revealed on social media the title of the project, Joker Folie à Deux. The title referencing a medical term for identical or similar mental disorder that affects 2 or more individuals. Usually members of the same family, while the same social media post showed Phoenix reading the script. The actor's involvement is not exactly a legal fait accompli just yet. Sources tell Hala reported that Warner was yet to close a deal with the actor. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow. He's holding out right till the end, eh? Oh, my God. He's going to get so much money, dude.
Enter Gaga. Details on her character are being kept under wraps, but Joker is known for his on-off abusive relationship with Harley Quinn. His psychiatrist at the mental institution known as Arkham Asylum falls in love, blah, blah, blah. If a deal makes, Gaga would play Quinn. However, this new Quinn exists in a different DC universe than Margot Robbie's Harley Quinn, which most recently appeared in Suicide Squad. But that's not all. Sources say the sequel is also a musical. When Warner's made the first Joker, it was far from a sure thing, a dark movie piece. The project
Yeah. Made a bunch of money.
Yeah, well, yeah, I made $1 billion.
Yeah. Oh, God, I don't even know right now.
Like
Is it going to so are they going to, it's going to be a musical, and then are they going to, like, make it, like, kind of light during the scenes where, like, he hits her and stuff? So it's, like, acceptable? Like, it's not really bad, you know what I mean? Like, it's not a gritty, they're not in an alley hammering on each other. It's like, you know, obviously they're dancing, and then all of a sudden, like, they're smacking each other Broadway style.
Yeah, I don't know.
I could see that.
This is why I thought Todd Phillips was a bad idea for being the Kevin Feige of the DC universe. Like, the first Hangover was good, and Old School was like one of the greatest comedies ever, but I don't know. Is he like I didn't think he was the right guy to take care of or have a long-term plan, and and he's got weird ideas, and you know, they work.
Sometimes,
it worked with Joker, and I don't mind him taking a character like the Joker and do something weird with it. Like, it could be like as a musical, I guess it could be good. Some musicals are good. South Park is good.
Right. A lot more talent there,
trying to subvert expectations of what a comic book movie is, I guess, by making it a musical. I don't know. Is that going to be fan friendly to the DC fans? I don't know.
I think if you make a movie that's an hour and a half long, and you stick in what, 2 or 3 songs?
Yeah.
That would probably be okay. But if they're going to spend more than half the movie with music and dancing, it's a lot. I would say it's a lot.
Like, a musical seems to me like it's, you know, dancing in the rain. It's not a lot of...
Yeah.
It's not a lot of talking. It's
no
singing to each other the whole way through. Okay.
I don't know. We'll see.
So let's move on to, this isn't so much comic books, but there's a new Predator comic coming out.
Yes.
I'm not sure what it's set in, but maybe it has to do with Prey.
Mm-hmm.
Prey, the full trailer came out for the Predator prequel. Did you watch it?
I did.
And
I didn't think it was terrible. Let's say just above average.
Okay.
I thought it looked cool.
Yeah.
There was a lot of decent cinematic shots because obviously they're using and utilizing wherever they're shooting. It looked like, anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, the look of the Predator looked really cool.
It's a kind of different Predator than the one we've used to because they've evolved.
Yeah. So wait, this is after? I thought this was like thousands of years before.
No, it's set 300 years before Predator 1.
Right. So this is the before Predators.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
okay.
So they have evolved since then to be the Predator you saw in Predator 1.
Right.
So this is why he looks different.
That's correct. Yes.
I think.
That makes sense.
Anyways,
yes.
I don't know.
So I like it. But I also, what's her name? The main actress.
Where was that? Mid-Thunder.
I always forget her name. I'm so sorry.
Amber Mid Thunder.
I am not overly sold. I wasn't like, oh, okay, like let's go. Like
I've never seen her in Legion. Is that Legion like the show Legion?
I believe yes, and it was good.
Yeah, I watched the
She
first
was
season
very
of
good.
that.
Oh man,
I've
I'll
never
see
seen.
all
I
3
did not
seasons.
see the Ice Road with Liam Neeson, one of his many action movies that he said after he said, "I'm never doing action movies again."
Oh my god.
Yeah. So Predator comes out. This movie comes out in August, but the Predator comic I think relaunches in July.
So we'll see that soon.
Okay. So let's do the marketplace.
Let's do whoop whoop.
Okay. So this week, Thunderbolts. I guess that's been confirmed as coming. So that's
As a movie.
Yes, as a movie.
Yes, crazy.
So I think we have a story about that later. So Thunderbolts is in number 1 here. Number 4, Sandman trailer from last week. So Sandman's in the top 10. Not sure why Deadpool Black, White, and Blood is in. I know there's a key appearance in that, but I don't know why it's spiking. I haven't read anything about.
Well, Deadpool 3.
Yeah, first appearance of Sakura Spider. So I'm not sure why that's.
Maybe there wasn't. Yeah, because the last time we talked about that was only regarding.
That was going to be rated R.
Yeah, so that wouldn't have boosted. That would have been last week or the week
Miss Marvel is in the top 10 still. Thor. Fortnite. Why is Fortnite in that? You know what? I had someone from message on Facebook for Yousellcomics asking if we had any Fortnite for sale.
Really?
I'm like, I don't. You can search the website and see if any vendors.
I had no idea how many comics.
Oh, is there a special freaking suit you get from a code?
That's why. It's always a code. Okay. Yeah.
Well, good for Marvel, I guess. Oh, and Grimm is still in the top 10. Sweet.
Nice. That's cool.
Okay, keys of the week. This week in stores. Oh, so last week there was 2 keys that we talked about, where starships goes to die and astronaut down.
Yeah.
I said I was going to pick those up. Both very good starts. I'll be reading the second issue.
Nice.
Kind of similar in their premise, but different at the end. Both are kind of like in a post-apocalyptic world, and like this starship is kind of their last hope, sort of, to save humanity. They end up very different at the end of the comic. Oh, and where a starship goes to die, there's a nice thing in there that all the Jules Verne novels, like 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, etc., is not fiction. It's recorded history in this universe. So I'm like, oh, this is sweet. I'm in. This is gonna be good. So amazing. Yeah, so those 2 are good from last week. If you have a chance, pick them up and give them a read. Seven Sons number 1. A young man who may be the second coming of Christ runs for his life as he attempts to learn the truth behind his existence. Iron Fist number 4. A calculated man number 1. An accountant working for the mob betrays his employer and goes on the run, only to discover that his mathematical genius assists. Oh, and making him an adept killer. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? This is an Aftershock comic. The other 2 were Aftershock. Aftershock's been really good at putting out good stuff lately. Mm-hmm. Do a Powerbomb number 1. A pro wrestler living in the shadow of her legendary mother is approached by a necromancer who invites her to join the greatest and most dangerous tournament of all time. That's weird.
Mortal Kombat.
Grimm number 1 gets the 3rd printing. Wow.
Oh.
The illusion witch, a famous illusionist traumatized by the loss of her family, is transported to a fantasy world that she is tasked to save. A Street Fighter swimsuit issue. That's weird.
Oh man, nice.
Yeah,
nice.
featuring pinups of Street Fighter characters.
All right, give me a copy.
Yeah. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 130. It's a 1 in 10 variant cover by Matt Franks. Batgirls number 7. Solicitation serial killer The Hill Ripper is still on the loose. Superman Son of Kal-El number 12. Variant cover. Well, it's a 1 in 25 variant cover by Mario Foscillo.
Pretty crazy cover.
Captain America Sentinel of Liberty number 1. Captain America's shield holds an undiscovered secret that will change the way Steve Rogers views the 20th century.
Whoa.
Oh. I read the 0 of that because there was an issue of relaunching Falcon and Cap, and then they split now into 2 different because they're both playing Captain America but different I don't know, brands, I guess.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is the one with what's his name? What's the Falcon's name? Sam.
Sam Wilson.
Yeah, Sam Wilson. That already came out in June, so now this is the number 1 of the other company.
Gotcha. Okay.
Iron Man number 20. Tony Stark proposes to Patsy Walker. I guess I'm really far behind. What happened to Pepper?
Probably got blown up.
Yeah. Spider-Gwen verse number 3. First appearance of an alternate reality. Gwen Stacy operating as Captain America. It's a cool cover.
It is a cool cover.
Spider-Man 2099 X number 2. First full appearance of Loki 2099.
Oh, that's dope.
Possible first appearance of New Avengers of 20
by Moon Knight.
Led by Moon Knight. Okay, so that is Keys of the Week. In stores today and tomorrow, depending on when your LCS puts out their new stuff. Yeah. Okay, so we were talking about Thunderbolts. Being in the top 10. Thunderbolts got confirmed as being a movie, which is kind of... I didn't think it'd be a movie. Like, I know they were building to this, but I thought it'd be a TV show. Or Disney Plus show. The MCU's long gestating Thunderbolts project is finally on its way to becoming reality. On Thursday, reports indicated that Jake Schreier has been tapped to direct an upcoming Thunderbolts movie with Black Widow's Eric Pearson set to write. Marvel Studios President Kevin Feige said produce. Reports are indicating that the film could begin production next summer, and that Marvel Studios is in touch with certain individuals who are already part of the franchise to make sure their schedules are good to shoot. So that's going to be Florence Pugh, right? Wyatt Russell.
The guy who played Zemo.
Skarsgård. Peter Skarsgård? What's his first name?
I forget.
There's so many Skarsgård.
You're so many.
Skarsgård, and who else can be in it? Taskmaster? Will she be in it?
I mean, maybe, but I don't. After everything that happened and all the backlash they got for that, I can't see them using her.
I honestly don't think Marvel Kevin Feige gives a shit about backlash.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, maybe.
Like, what is he like? What have they really changed from backlash that he changed from one movie to the next?
I thought Taskmaster was like it was a totally different person in the comics.
It is.
Yeah, and like it actually tied into the story, and this was just like, oh, it's my daughter, and that's it.
I mean, yes, maybe. But I don't think they would do that because of backlash. I think they would do that because that was always the plan. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, the actress who played Taskmaster, I like. Olga Kurylenko. She's been in some good things. It's that Roman movie that she was in from Neil Marshall. She was good in that. I don't remember, but she was in a Neil Marshall movie that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So Schreier's best known for directing the 2012 indie darling Robot and Frank. See, we're talking about how last week we're talking about they grab indie directors who as well as the 2015 adaptation of John Green's novel Paper Towns. Also have episodes of Beef and Dave, which I've never heard of. He did music videos for Kanye West and Kendrick Lamar.
Wow.
So it's unclear who will be in it, although we kind of know that some people will be in it. U.S. Agent and
Yeah.
Black Widow. Well, I mean, what's her actual name? Florence Pugh. I mean, Yelena, but is she a Black Widow still? Like that does.
I would say that she'll probably take the mantle.
Oh, okay.
In the show, that would make sense, right?
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do with Thunderbolt Ross because he ended up being Red Hulk, but now that he's gone, they can't recast him. I don't know. Could they recast?
When was the last time he was? When last time? Oh, he was in. They just put him in recently, right? Into what?
Well, he was in Black Widow.
Black Widow. That's what it was. Yeah.
I
was like, he's only been in Iron Man. He was in Iron Man. Whatever. Sorry, Iron Man 2. No, 1. What am I saying?
Yeah. So probably Julia Louis-Dreyfus will be
for sure
running it. Oh yeah, there's also Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp, which I haven't watched that in a long time.
I didn't mind her Ghost. Little tiny bit annoying, but like she can only do so much with the writing. I liked how they did her character.
I feel like that's one of the Marvel movies I haven't gone back to rewatch is Ant-Man and Wasp. I don't know why. Like Walton Goggins is in it. I don't know why I haven't done that. I mean, I suppose now that we finally got a 4K TV last year, we should probably do that. Go back and watch. Yeah. So, who is going to be in? I guess Crossbones. Well, wait, how could Crossbones be in it? He's dead.
He's dead. Wait, is he dead?
Well, he died in Infinity War.
He died? I can't remember.
No, sorry, Civil War.
Yeah, he blew up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
they can bring him back if they wanted.
Unless Wanda sent him to a different dimension or something.
Sure.
In the explosion. Oh no, because it blew up the building, and then that's whole.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
Yeah. See ya, peace.
Dead. Okay. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse reveals its interdimensional villain, the Spot.
Yeah, the Spot.
You don't know.
Jason Schwartzman.
Oh, is it? Oh, well.
Yeah.
Announced in a Twitter thread chronicling the film's presentation at the 2022 Annecy International Animated Film Festival. The Spot is labeled as Miles Morales' most formidable foe yet. Sony Pictures Animation confirmed the character's spooky design with a new still from Across the Spider-Verse. The image sees Miles accidentally striking Gwen Stacy. Oh!
Wayo!
Domestic violence, suited up as Spider-Woman by kicking into one of the many portals spread across the Spot's body. Oh, weird. Voiced by Jason Schwartzman. I don't read... Oh, there it is. I don't read Miles Morales' Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So I'm not aware of this villain. If you do read it, let us know if it's a good villain or not.
Well, I can stop you right there. They included the Spot in the 90s animated show. So what I would assume that yeah, he's maybe not a Spot. Sorry, he's not a Spot.
Not a Miles Morales villain. He's this general Spot.
Yeah, he's a Jeez.
Okay, well,
what do we know? Nothing.
So we're gonna go ahead.
But he is a really cool villain. For what it's worth. So
also Amazing Spider-Man from PlayStation got announced for coming out on PC in August, and I believe the Miles Morales stuff is coming on PC as well.
Yeah.
So yet again, I can wait to buy a PS5.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, God of War is like the main one, which I would want a PlayStation 5 for. But then again, God of War came out on PC like 2 years later, so I have tons of games to play. I don't know if I need to do it right away. Okay, so ending on Thor Love and Thunder news, because tickets went on sale this week, I believe, and we're 3 weeks away.
Did you look at any of the theaters that did pre-sales for the very first show?
No.
Gone.
Oh, really?
Gone, dude. We looked at them a few hours after it was announced or whatever.
Yeah.
And the first theater was sold out. There was 6 seats left at the front. That was it.
Ugh.
So they're selling, and they said it was going to be fast. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah. So that weekend, Kate took the Friday off because we're going to Stratford. We're going to Stratford Festival to see Henry V.
So
So we were like, should we go see? But we're not leaving till like 3 or 4 in the afternoon because Stratford's only an hour away from us. So we're like, should we go see like a noon showing on Friday? And Kate's like, that's a pretty long day. So we'll probably see it on the Sunday after we get back.
okay.
But yeah, if we can get tickets, maybe I should buy tickets now for the Sunday then.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd be checking.
Okay. Good tip.
No problem.
So Taika Waititi has confirmed that the upcoming Marvel Cinematic Universe installment will feature more memorable cameos. Some more of the memorable cameos fans have come to expect from the acclaimed director. During an interview with Fandango, Waititi was asked if Love and Thunder will include cameos as epic as the ones in the last Marvel film. He said yes when pushed by the interviewer to divulge information. Waititi held firm, otherwise it won't be a cameo. Yeah, why would... It's always weird when interviewers ask like, hey, you want to tell us what the spoiler is? And puts the person in a position to say no. Like, no one's ever going to tell you that. Why would you ask?
I also feel like, I don't know. I feel like he's almost, they like obviously tell him or coach him for things to be able to say in relation to those questions. And I also feel
well, they did a poor job of coaching Tom Holland.
Yeah, it was poop.
I read a quote from this Marvel actress that said she promised Marvel she wouldn't be like Tom Holland in interviews.
Hilarious.
Thor test audiences rate Christian Bale as Marvel's best villain yet. Really? Better than Josh Brolin? That's a tall order. He was great as Thanos. Gore the God Butcher, who will be played by Christian Bale, has become Marvel's highest rated villain among test audiences, according to Taika. Also in an interview with Fandango, I guess it's probably the same interview.
Probably.
And they needed to break up the news stories to get more clicks, I guess. He hyped up the villain of the upcoming Thor sequel as well as Bale's performance as Gore. I'd say Gore is the most sympathetic villain Marvel has had. He also tested the highest out of any villain Marvel has had. While the cinematic universe has received criticism from some fans in the past for the way it's handled some of its villains, recent examples like Thanos, Killmonger have been highly praised by fans due to their complexity and nuanced motivations. Some fans already feel that God Butcher could be Thor's best villain yet. Well, I mean, I guess if you don't count Loki as a villain,
I guess
even in the first one, just I don't know. Chris Hemsworth said nuance, complexity, depth, sort of quirkiness to it, which I really didn't see on the page. And with any sort of classic villain, the fact that you find yourself empathizing or asking questions that they are asking or the ideas that they're posing, it's not just stock standard sort of evil villain.
Right.
Tessa Thompson, who reprising her role as Valkyrie, elaborated, saying it's also this thing that Stanley talked about, right? Which is that your trauma is the thing both that makes you a superhero and a villain. It's just in the case of a villain, it's unchecked that the source of your pain is what manifests into your villainy. I think that Christian captures that so well, and he just also was so surprising, It just was so much fun to watch, and such dexterity, and also what he did with his body and the way you assume Christian is. But also,
I mean, that's kind of cool. Like, they're appreciating the way that he acted it, I guess. You know what I mean? Like, the way that he portrayed it. So, like, that's kind of cool.
There are, so there are some actors, I found this out, there are some actors that other actors will stay on set to watch. I assume Christian Bale is one of them because he's so good in so many different roles.
Yeah, I would assume that's the case. So
another example would be Ian McShane on Deadwood. Like, Timothy Olyphant has talked about, he didn't even have to shoot that day, but he would just go watch Ian McShane act.
He's so good.
Okay, last Thor news article, and then we'll call it a day.
This is the only reason. Well, one of the only reasons why I included this. This was two things. His poster, Gore's poster, is ridiculously sick.
I think that's going to be my new background for my phone.
It's sicky. And then obviously the last one. The goats.
I always get their names wrong. Nasher and Grinder are the goats' names?
I forget, but I think we're going to definitely see what you had mentioned before, which was them getting slaughtered for food and then coming back the next day.
You think?
I think we're going to see it. I think you said it, and we've been pretty good at predicting some shit. Yeah. So I could see it being a hilarious joke. Like,
yeah.
Everyone's, you know what I mean? Everyone's around. No one's expecting it. They're on the boat or something, and Thor's just there. And then he's like, he says something like he's hungry or something, and just immediately annihilates both the goats. And like bones.
Yeah, as long as they don't. So in the mythology, I believe, as long as they don't break the bone, of the goats, it comes back the next day. As long as you just eat the meat and don't break any bones, it comes back.
Oh
sweet.
My God.
Yeah, those posters are cool.
Yeah, they are cool.
And there's gore with the necro. Oh, I lost it with the necro sword.
Yeah. So, do you feel like we're gonna get a decent scene of him just absolutely crushing and murdering like some god? I hope so.
Yeah, he's probably gonna kill Zeus, I would think.
I feel like it's gonna be either Zeus or Hercules.
Yeah, one of those guys. Did you tell me that you thought someone was gonna play Hercules? Henry Cavill? Didn't you say something last week?
No, I didn't say
Hercules.
No. I don't think I said anybody about it. I definitely don't think I said anything about Hercules last week. We talked about it when we first mentioned it.
Yeah. And
I said that maybe they would get somebody crazy to play Hercules and then kill him off right away, like something like.
I mean, they could do The Rock. He has
Hercules before. What did I say? Yeah, you're right. I did say something. Not Cavill though. I said we'll have to go back. Go back to the tapes. Go back to the tapes.
Was it John Cena?
Back to the tapes. I don't think so. It was. Oh my God! What did I say? Okay, we'll go back to the tapes and check. But I said somebody.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
I'm trying to be crazy.
So that's the news for this week. We'll be. Yes, we'll be back next week.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. So thanks for watching. Hit like and subscribe if you can do that. Please. And we'll be back again. Thanks.
Thanks.
Later.